I think we're live.
Oh, excellent. All right. Well, welcome to the Real Estate Show with KCD. And today I am so thrilled to be here with Australian real estate powerhouse, Claudia Coren. So, welcome to the show, Claudia.
Thanks so much, Cara, for having me. This is amazing.
Oh, well, so happy to have you here. And so, what we wanted to talk about today, so to give a little background to our listeners, Claudia and her mom run a real estate company in Yeppoon, Australia. And in 11 years, they now went from just starting out to having 71% market share. What's the 71% market share, which is huge. I mean, you dominate the real estate space. And one of the reasons I think that you really connected so well with the community is because people really rely on you and your mom to give really honest advice and advice that they can trust. And so I think that's probably what's allowed you to grow and expand the way you have. So congratulations and kudos to you. And I'm thrilled you're able to share with us today.
Thanks, Cara. Yeah, I think people really respond to just, hearing honest opinions and feedback to just genuinely help them on their real estate journey. So, yeah, we're just really thrilled that we can help so many people.
That's awesome. Well, and really one of the intention and goals of the real estate show with KCD is to provide that as well, provide really, great insight and advice so that people feel more empowered to make really good decisions for themselves when it comes to their real estate sale or purchase. Um, so today we're going to be talking about the art of negotiation. So Claudia is a master negotiator, and she is really excels in that space. So we wanted to just talk to you about what are some of the things that you advice you can give to buyers when they're negotiating their home, and it may be through an agent, but I think there are valid points to know um, in any case. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I fell in love with the art of negotiating when I saw Chris Voss on stage. He's the lead FBI negotiator. Like, oh my gosh, if you're negotiating for people's lives, like that's something to listen to. So ever since then, I've studied, I've tested all different theories over the last few years, and here's my best few tips for getting, the house that you want for the right price that you want. So number
Awesome.
one thing that most people don't realize is that the agent is there to help you. So I know everybody wants to just be standoffish and pretend that you don't really love the house, but the agent is there to actually help you. So if you build a really nice rapport and friendship with your agent, they will help you and they will give you some really good advice that you might miss out on if you're standoffish and pretend that you're not that interested in the property, which of course we see all of the time. And we can read your body language anyway, so that we do know, even if you're telling us you're not that interested, that you really are. So just, let down the charade. Just tell us honestly if you're interested in the house, and we will try and help you in every way that we can. So
That's
that's tip
great
number
advice.
one.
Yeah, great advice. So go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So, number two, in negotiating, you need to remember that on the other end of the offer that you're submitting is a person with feelings and emotions. So, the figure that you first come out with, I know everyone wants to come in at quite a low figure because you never know if you're going to get it or not, but you really need to be conscious. If this is a property that you really want to buy and you're really in love with it, you need to really be thinking about how the owners are going to react to this offer and make it fair based on the market data and the feedback from the agent. And then you'll go much further in the negotiations than if you start way down low and really offend that homeowner who's maybe lived there for 10, 20 years and built it up to be the magnificent property that it is. So, just have some respect, and people will kindly negotiate with you from there.
And I think
And
that's really good feedback too, because you also look at, okay, well, how long are you going to be in the home as the buyer, right? So if you're going to be there for the next 10, 15 years, not that you still want to pay market price, you don't want to pay way over what market is, but at the same time, like you're going to be there a long time. So, getting if it gets you the home to pay the fair market price, then that's where you need to be, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's thinking
And I
long term.
That's it. And people, I know, your friends and family, it's so great to talk to them about your, wanting to buy into real estate, but they're not maybe the experts that can give you the absolute right advice. So I would say just listen to what the agent's advising you, because they can really guide and help you to get it for a great price too, along the way. So
Yeah, absolutely.
depends a bit.
I know they have the best intentions, but they're not necessarily the ones that do this day in and day out. Yeah.
Exactly it. And we do, and we're here because we want to help you. That's why most people get into real estate. We're people, and we just want to help you. So yeah,
Absolutely.
good advice. And then thirdly, when we're coming to the actual pricing, a little tip that I like to give all of my clients is don't end on an even number, end on an odd number. So if the price that you're negotiating is, just say, 850 or something like that, 850,000. If you say 853,500, it makes it seem like that is your absolute ceiling, because it's such an obscure number, and then it really rattles people's brains. So it's a really good tactic when you're negotiating, because most people want to end on a zero or an even number from a psychological perspective. So there's a little hack. Works
Oh,
wonders actually when you're competing with multiple buyers for the same property.
oh,
Yeah.
I love that. How did you
Yeah.
come up with that one?
I started studying psychology at university, and these were one of the tips and tricks that we were taught about numbers. And yeah, and I'm a real
Ah.
estate nerd as well. So
I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing. This has been really insightful, and we appreciate you sharing just a few tips of wisdom with our audience and listeners. So thank you.
thanks so much, Cara.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.